Hey everybody! Welcome back to Northern Lion Plays FTL, Advanced Edition with the NG Cruiser. Quick recap, where are we? Weapon Pre-Igniter, Hermes Missile, Ion Bomb, Burst Laser Mark 1. Offensively, we're actually not that great. We've been, churning through missiles at a fairly regular rate. It would be awesome to get Explosives Replicator. Have to use drone parts to basically do consistent damage. It's a little wonky so far. That being said, it's worked out for us. Main priorities, as we are on Sector 5, get that third bar of shields up ASAP. Attack them or hear them out. Let's hear them out. And they give us a quest marker. The quest is right there. No, the quest is on the other side of the map. Okay, so we'll hit up the store first. I still do want more weapons if possible. I really want Explosives Replicator. The real problem is when the enemy has drones, as they do right here, we have to be very, very creative about how we do things. So what do we do first? Ion Bomb with the Pre-Igniter on the drone control unit. This has taken out their, taken out both of their drones, their drone defense and their defense drone, if that makes sense. Their drone defense drone and their defense drone. My god, that's confusing. Then, I'm thinking about where to send this Hermes missile. We could send it in on the drones, fuck them up even a little bit more, or we could send it in on their shields. And I'm going to explain to you why I'm going to go with shields. I'm going to try out something a little different here. We're actually not going to change our weapon back. To the... Ooh, that sucks really badly, actually. Get over there. We're not going to send our weapon back to, the burst laser. We're actually just going to keep firing on enemy shields so our drone actually gets a shot here. And we're going to get this Ion Bomb active, too, because we want to keep their drone control unit inactive for as long as is humanly possible, because otherwise they just shoot it down like that, which causes some real problems for me. We'll get this oxygen fixed up ASAP. We may just want to actually leave the area. Yeah, I think that's actually going to be how we're probably going to handle this. So just wait a second. We'll wait for our engine to be back. Come on, come on, come on. Thank God for that miss. We're not ready for that yet. Are we able to get over? Oh, shit, really? So fuck that store. We're going to go to this store instead. That was really unfortunate. This might be as well. Zoltan ship. That is the craziest ship of all time for this point in the game. Are you fucking kidding me? Look at this. That's madness. Missile launcher, lasers, and a beam. That's okay. We can still get through. So we ion bomb those weapons and Hermes the shit out of the shields. Ion bomb on the weapons missed. Oh, the asteroid killed our drone. You've got to be fucking kidding me. Okay, this is where the problems start. This is where the tears start and the salt becomes real. Luckily, their shields are down. My shield's also down. My weapons slightly better off than theirs. Shields back up and they're dead. Holy crap, this has been a very dangerous first sector. Thankfully, we do have that system repair, hull modifier. Get that defense drone set up, repaired ASAP here. My Atlanta, this has been a tough run so far. Not necessarily a tough run, but in particular, just recently, like, this floor has been crazy, and we've gotten, this sector, I should say, has been crazy, and we've gotten basically no missiles as a, compensation for our trouble, which is very dangerous, because, obviously, missiles are kind of the lifeblood of this run, given that I used 2 of them to open each battle. So Explosives Replicator is necessary. I know you might be saying, oh, there's cloaking and stealth weapons. Explosives Replicator is perhaps more prudent right now. Now, in addition, there's a chain laser. It gets a faster charge every time, and it takes 16 seconds. Is this better than having the burst laser? I think so. I think we're gonna try selling the burst laser, and we'll pick up the chain laser instead. We're gonna heal up a little bit. Gonna get a little of this going on. And the reason I think this is because we do only need, like, 1 extra bar of weapon power and reactor power to actually have Ion, Hermes, and Chain Laser going at the same time. So, I think this will incentivize using the Chain Laser rather than the Burst Laser with the Pre-Igniter, because we'll skip, the longest charge. No cloaking. No cloaking, thank God. So, Hermes on shields. We will send a combat drone out there. It has landed. Now we will send the Chain Laser on shields. Maybe weapons. Maybe we can get lucky here. Good. We did get very lucky. And the Chain Laser is going to charge a little faster every time. Basically, just compared to the Burst Laser, I think this makes it a little bit more viable for long fights. Which is why I'm choosing to go with this. Their shields are completely screwed now. Weapons can still be a little dangerous. We do need to get that third bar of shields up. I spent a lot of scrap making this happen. But this does mean that we're going to use half as many missiles. That's an important part of this whole arrangement as well. We need at least 100 scrap to even entertain the thought. No cloaking. Good. To even entertain the thought of using of upgrading our shields, I should say. So we're going to fire chain laser on drones. They got a scary little drone set up there, so even to be able to take out one drone there feels pretty good. Their lasers are also scary, yes. Very, very true. That is gonna hurt. That's a very lucky miss. So I think we go Hermes on shields. Didn't use a missile to make that happen, but it also missed, so... oh my god, there's another big miss there. But at least we got another hit in on the drones, I guess. Why is... Oh my god, get back to your bases, you fucking idiots. That's my bad, but I still feel like they're the dumb ones for it somehow. Fuck the oxygen, get the shields repaired. Chain laser, very quickly on weapons. We did something. Hermes those shields quickly, just to keep the, yeah, I was gonna say just to keep it so that the drone can actually do damage. So be it, though. Get that oxygen repaired, and we're still good. 37 scrap. We got a missile in return. I don't know if we actually spent any missiles there, so that feels pretty good. The ion bomb is something that I want to have going for me here. Because it does 4 ion damage, which is enough to take out 2 bars of shields by themselves, whereas, the... Hermes only does 3 damage, but it's permanent damage, so, I mean, that's very nice as well, don't get me wrong. It would be the most nice to have both of them working simultaneously. We're gonna see if we can get to our quest beacon here. Still okay for resources, using maybe a few too many drone parts. Rock crew member gave us reconstructive teleport, which is useless, unless... Aw, really? I wanted to sell it, but I guess we're just gonna have to leave it. I could get rid of repair arm and keep reconstructed teleport, but I think repair arm is more important. So we'll get to this quest beacon. There could be a store at the quest beacon. Explore the asteroid field. Nothing of interest. You know what? Let's just actually fuck the potentiality of a store. We'll just get that third bar of shields. Protect us a little bit more against lasers and the ilk. What do we have here? Attempt to hail them. I know this one. Perhaps there could be a reconciliation of our ideals without war. True progress can only be achieved without bloodshed. Yes, okay. 2 fuel, 2 missiles, 57 scrap, and a free Zoltan. Who is an engine dude. And oh, he's maxed out on everything, never mind. So he will replace our rock crew member, who will now go into like the sensors room. Doors are fine. And this gives us 1 extra bar of basically surplus power, which is wonderful. Now we can get our engines maxed out. That was the right way to handle that. Now that I've learned that, it's like Crusader Kings 2. I know what buttons to press to make good things happen for me. I think I'm just going to go to Sector 6. Let's go to Rock Controlled. I'd rather go to Rock Controlled than Rebel Controlled. Now with this third bar of shields, we want to get 1 more bar of weapon power plus reactor. And are these the weapons that we're going to be able to carry into the late game? I don't know. We're having a decent amount of trouble as is. Thinking about using these against the flagship scares the shit out of me, but please just hit. Oh, the worst. Okay, well, those both hit, and unfortunately, our combat drone decided not to take a shot in the meantime. So, that's unfortunate. Flat cannon plus tons of lasers. We are very blessed right now, let's just put it that way, that a lot of those shots had the foresight to miss. There we go. Okay, so I really wanted to hurt their shields to the point where the combat drone could do our dirty work for us. That hurts, but luckily they didn't target super relevant subsystems there. Now we go on weapons, even though shields are getting repaired. Gotta take out something on that end, otherwise we're gonna, you know, find things pretty difficult moving forward. We want, I'm gonna wait for chain laser to be active again. Sucks that that got disabled. We should actually move that up in our priority. It's more important than the ion bomb for now. So we're gonna hit shields again. They want to surrender, but that's a terrible surrender offer. We'll just let the drone do our dirty work for us. Okay. Should be a decent haul. 41 scrap. It's alright. Can't quite get, oh, we can. Now we can have everything active. We do want 1 more bar of reactor power as soon as possible, though. So now with the ion bomb and the Hermes missile, it should be way easier to take out enemy shields. I'm gonna pay off the rock debt. Sometimes this works. They didn't give us anything. So it's 10 scrap, but sometimes they give us free shit, so I thought that that would be worthwhile. We have combat here and intruders on board. 2 Rockmen in our oxygen room. So we'll send a Rockman into the oxygen room along with the human to fight them. It's not going to be ideal. That human's going to get beat up too. Just wait a second. Okay. First things first, maybe try to attack them. So let's start with an ion bomb on weapons. Hermes on shields. Combat drone active. Why this way? Just taking out their weapons temporarily and their shields permanently seems smarter to me. Our oxygen's out, so that's an issue, obviously. Missile lands on oxygen, which is really bad because we were in there fighting. Okay, you guys need to go probably down to the med base. Let's get that powered up. How are we gonna deal with these Rockmen? It's a darn good question. We're gonna go on shields again. We need to. And with those down, thank God for that miss. With those down, now we have the ability to do damage consistently. Let's hit their weapons with an ion bomb. Good, that took out everything but the missile launcher, so we're in a good place for that. Now we go on their weapons with our weapons. Our drone's about to be deactivated pretty soon. So we do have to worry about that. We want to use another Hermes missile? Yes, because it's technically only half of a Hermes missile. And we land that on their piloting system, so dodging is going to be difficult. Ion bomb's not coming in, but weapons are completely offline. Our drone is gone. It's about to be gone. That's fine. Let's close all doors. And then we're going to send our NG in here to repair the oxygen, just so we don't end up in a really terrible position. And now we just wait, because we have the advantage of waiting. And we go for their shields with the ion bomb. And then we go for the Hermes ion bomb. Or sorry, the Hermes on the shields, I should say, and they're dead. I was going to use the laser to maybe make that happen, but I wanted more of a guarantee. These guys are still going to fight me, which is super frustrating, but sure. Yeah, and we'll just open up the oxygen and kind of vent it out. Please don't... Oh, I didn't vent it out properly. Please don't actually kill the oxygen. Alright, well, we're at 52% oxygen. We gotta do something to kill these guys. Like, can we target our own ship with this? We can. Not that we would ever want to. Rockman, Human. Don't walk that way. Walk this way. NG, get down. Basically, the Rockman has more health. So I think it's in his best interest to help the human here repair the oxygen before everybody dies. Alright, these Rockmen are very, very close to death. Get that oxygen fixed. Good stuff, okay. Might as well hide out in the drone room for now. Close all doors, open all doors. Medbay is powered. This is good news. Kind of scary, but that's fine. You guys should definitely heal, especially Rockman, because it's going to take you 100 years to walk over there. That went fairly well, I would say. Starting to run a little low on resources, but remember, we get so many when we go to Sector 8, if we go to Sector 8, that I feel pretty okay about things. What do we need now? A defense drone or cloaking would go a long way towards protecting us against missiles, especially cloaking. Or we could just up the shit out of dodge chance. But, oh, wait, you should not. You're our new sensor person. I would like to have something a little bit more reliable than just dodge chance. You know, a little bit more active than just dodge chance. Intruders on board. God damn it. Oh, well, you know, on the bright side, we can make this a little easier. So we'll force them to go through the level 3 doors at the very least. So they're going to be pretty weak by the time they actually, like, make it anywhere. You should just get out of there. You'll be fine. Actually, you know what? Get all the way over here. And we'll even take this to the next level by doing, like, a little of that. So these guys have nowhere to run. You're just breaking your way through to, like, another nightmare on that side. Third level doors seem like a pretty smart idea here, and they might be able to break through that door. They got real darn close, at least. Okay, close, open. I think the fire probably is going to affect us, even though I jumped away. But we had to try. Nothing at all. Okay. Lucky us. But no scrap, so kind of unlucky us. There is a store. That store strikes me as pretty important at this point in the game. More combat, please. Buy a slave? No, we will attack the slaver scum. They're going to hack us right away. How do we counter this? Pretty standard. Ion bomb on their weapons to buy us some time. Hermes on shields. And then we see they've hacked our weapons, so I didn't actually get a chance to fire chain laser. Sucks, but hopefully it's only level 1 hacking. Chain laser's going to be active again in a second. We're going to send it on shields to hopefully give our drone a chance to do some damage. We actually did some damage in the interim period too, which is nice. And we'll send forget the chain laser for now. Send the Hermes weapon in on the shields. And good. They want to give us a rock crew member who's good at fighting. Normally, that might seem like really good because we've had so many problems with boarding so far, but I really just wanted pure scrap. I can't believe that actually still hit us. So we'll wait for that to dissipate, but I wanted pure scrap because I need either better weapons, I might need to buy fuel, want to upgrade our drone control unit to get a defense drone. Not our drone control unit, but buy another drone part, I guess I should say. Now, these guys have cloaking. We can't attack them until they come out of cloaking. I thought maybe I could cheese it up a little bit. Good news is, you know, we'll basically be on the same page as them. So we ion bomb weapons. We use a combat drone. We Hermes missile the shields. And we get ready to chain laser something. Doesn't really matter what we chain laser. I'm going to try to hit weapons, maybe. Probably should have gone for shields instead. But we took out one weapon, which is important. So we don't take damage in this asteroid field. Yes, they will still have a cloak. That's okay. We're going to go on shields next. Oh, our Hermes missile got shot down by a fucking asteroid. God damn it. Well, ion bomb is coming back in. Let's drop this on shields for now. Just so that they are, you know, basically going to get screwed by asteroids when they come back from this cloak. Still plenty of missiles. Fuel and drone parts are a little low. Obviously. Hit them where it hurts in the piloting system so they don't dodge any asteroids, and this is the end of their life in all likelihood. They have weapons back, but they're dead as well, so no real problems. 54 scrap allows us to go to this store here. 138. Could sell some stuff to get cloaking, if we can. We can, okay. They do have a defense drone as well, but I think cloaking's more important. What do we sell? I think at this point we probably sell the repair arm. It's been good for us. Yeah, drag it. Come on, you can do it. I believe in you. But we need cloaking. There's no question about it. What else do we need? Fuel. Even more so than drone parts, I think we need fuel. So I bought it. We can still survive without fuel, without drone parts. We're in a real pickle. So, cloaking is now our new missile defense. Very important. It's good to have it. Put your rock crew member on the comm, I guess. Even though every time we do that, it just doesn't make a difference. Ion bomb goes on weapons to give us some time. Hermes on shields. Combat drone active. And our bomb missed. But chain laser can still do some damage. Nope, they all missed. Wonderful. How do we do this now? Well, I think we just start venting the shit out of these areas. And we probably put everybody in the engines room to give us enough time here. Wait for those missiles to come in, then we cloak. Pay attention. Laser, no. Laser, no. Power up shields, please. Oh, because I took the Zoltan out. Ooh, that sucks. Zoltan, you should go back in for now, at least. Missile. Missile's not coming yet. So, we Hermes missile the shields quickly. It worked. Okay, they just fired their missile. So I'm going to chain laser weapons quickly, and then cloak. Good, we're fine. That missed. We've hurt their weapons. Ion bomb is active here. I don't really want to use it if we can save a laser. Or sorry, if we can save a missile, why not? Our shields have been quite hurt here. But we can kill them with a Hermes missile. So I think I might just try that. Oh, they teleported it on at the last second too, which actually makes my life way easier because now I don't have to deal with those mantises. Alright. Now, let's get in here and start fixing some stuff up. We did get pretty beat up there. But it shouldn't take very long to repair. And nobody actually got hurt there, which is nice as well. A rarity, but a nice change of pace nonetheless. Okay, everyone go back. You're not supposed to be in the sensor room. I don't know how you got that idea. Doors or sensors? I think we can just micro them kind of between them. I don't think it really matters. So we'll go to the exit. This will allow us to go to Sector 7. Exciting. What do we have here? They don't have cloaking, they have hacking. So I'm okay with this. Let's do it and see if we can win some stuff. We can hack our way out of their cloak as well if we want to. Just by, like, Hermes on shields. You know what? Ion on shields this time as well. Now that those have fired, we cloak, and their hack will stay away. Wow. Wow! 2 big misses there. They've hacked our cloaking. Not that big of a deal in the whole scheme of things. I'm not going to use a drone part until it's absolutely necessary. Try to get a Hermes on their shields this time. You gotta be fucking kidding me. Ion their shields? That one actually worked. I didn't think it was actually possible to have something like that be successful, but I guess I'm wrong. Only got hit by one Ion there at least, so that's good. Might as well dodge that Ion, right? Why not? I'd rather not send a Hermes missile in if possible, because we're not getting low on missiles, but it would be nice to not spend so many. Drone parts are the real issue here, but there's not a whole lot we can do about that right now. We shouldn't really be relying on our drone to be the primary source of our damage anyway, but we are, which is what scares me. Chain Laser is now finally getting a chance to be super active. Oh my god, that beam. And in being super active, it's done quite a nice job for us. Gets even better at 7 charges, which is crazy, but hey, we got a absolute fuck ton of scrap there. So as people have told me, third level of cloaking is actually bad for the flagship. First level is the best. Seems crazy to me, but if it's true, maybe that gives me an excuse to just keep doing what I'm doing here. We're gonna go to Sector 7. It's the Rock homeworlds. I believe you can get a crystal ship somehow here, but anyway. Maybe you have to get it earlier on than Sector 7, which is pretty darn light. Aid the civilian ship. Yeah, sure, why not? They have no... we might not actually need to use a drone part here. Bear with me. Hermes and Ion Bomb on shields. Land, for fuck's sake. Pretty good. I can't believe that they still live, by the way. But we'll chain laser it quickly. Good. Getting in there. Now we just wait for the chain laser Hermes missile to be ready again. We'll cloak in the meantime. Get our way out of that little nightmare right there. This allows us to Hermes missile again quickly. Good miss. We'll Ion Bomb them quickly. Maybe a stun? No, not even a hit at all. What was I thinking? Of course, our laser has the greatest hitting power of all time. Hermes missile comes in again. That's a big old hit right there. Chain laser. Ah, there we go. So now with shields out and people hurting, we can just use our chain laser to go crazy on weapons, save a drone part, ride a cowboy. All right, weapons in a real bad place. Now we go back to shields just because they have to do something about that. They're fucked. They're just done. Even if they got those shields actually with 1 bar back, we would have still killed them probably because their low dodge chance due to having no pilot. 63 scrap and a bunch of hull points repaired is very nice. So we keep it up. If we have to use drone parts, we have to use them. But for now, I'd rather not. Definitely not doing the giant alien spiders one. We will hit the store because we have 181 scrap. This is where things get a little interesting too. The lasers are not necessarily better. I was really hoping for like a burst laser Mark III or something. But I think instead we might end up going with a with the defense drone Mark II. I know that people say the defense drone Mark I, you know, first thing, it's buy drone parts. I know that people say defense drone Mark I is better because it doesn't accidentally block lasers. It only blocks missiles. That's true. That is true. Fire drone. Can we actually get 5 power in our drone unit? Yeah, absolutely. We only need 2 more power. Would this be enough to wreak havoc is the thing? I don't know. Maybe it'd be better to have a defense drone. I don't think I'm gonna buy anything. I think I'm just gonna upgrade the shit out of our dodge chance. We still have 35 scrap, but I need like a little bit more reactor power as is though. I honestly think that this will serve me better. Rather than having a defense drone Mark II, which will shoot down like 2 things, I'll just have a nearly 50% chance to totally dodge everything. Which seems pretty good. Yeah, I'll have a passive like 45% chance if my math is correct here. And we have cloaking as well, so our missile defense should be fine. The only question is if we're able to actually kill the flagship. And if it becomes like a war of attrition, we have real problems, but we'll see. Now, backup battery is something I should probably buy more. I've stopped buying it because I don't like micromanaging it, but that's a stupid way to handle things. So they're gonna cloak. That's fine because we have a cloak as well. They are probably gonna be able to do a little damage here. Let's just send in our rock crew member there. Now what do? You know the deal at this point, I think. Basically, I want to go as hard as I can on shields with my first wave. I've completely altered my strategy. Because in doing so, Our drone, if we choose to use it, can actually do some serious damage. Plus, we have a dodge that we can use effectively, as you saw right there, to basically get like a second round of attacks in ASAP. Good. And come on. Good. I think we will start sending out the combat drone here. And we'll send the ion bomb on shields again. Oh, that was the worst miss. Here comes the level 2 flak cannon. We got very lucky that that worked out well for us. They've teleported back. We don't want to cloak yet. It's only 2 lasers. Not so bad. Their bomb hit our sensors. No need for a repair. We'll just wait on it. Our drone? Our drone's totally active. Okay, chain laser shields quickly. Good. And Hermes on the weapons, unfortunately. Gotta take something out. Chain laser on shields. There we go. Their bomb did get off. I actually thought we'd killed it just before it shot, but that's okay. And we're gonna just auto-fire on shields with our chain laser. It's a pretty decent surrender offer. We need fuel, so I am gonna take it. The scrap is kind of pitiful, but better safe than sorry. We don't have that much we want to upgrade anymore anyway. So, relatively easy. I don't like our chances here, but this has been a pretty good NG cruiser run. We did get some drone parts as well. Okay, useful. Just a little bit better weaponry would be so nice. Reverse thrusters. Oh, okay. A mine almost hit us, but then we escaped. Or maybe it was like a trouble in a mine. I don't know. Scrap it or leave it alone? We'll scrap it. Whoa, 75 scrap. Okay. I didn't even look at the context. It's just like, get nothing or possibly get something. Let's go possibly get something. Search for the ship. 42 extra scrap. That's 158 now. Surplus for us. And we're moving on to... Will this be Sector 8 in our next jump? Might be. Cloaking? Yes. They're going to teleport on as well. So we might as well send our rock crew member over here to start with. Maybe they're not going to teleport on? Oh, they did. 2 rock men. I don't like handling things this way. We're gonna have to be very careful about this. They have 4 bars of shields. Okay. Ion bomb. Hermes missile. You know the drill. Pretty decent, actually. With asteroids, you might be able to sneak some easy damage in here. We hit their oxygen, and then we're gonna cloak quickly. Allows us to escape those missiles. We're gonna make sure our medbay is powered up. And we're gonna send our Zoltan crew member in there to solve that problem. Actually, you know what? We don't need to power up the medbay, because he'll power it up automatically when he walks in. Pretty clever. Make sure to go on shields. Shields have been hurt. NG's got to get out of there. Which means our human should probably get out of there, at least briefly, as well. A lot of lasers coming in. That's 5 shots. This is an absurdly powerful ship from them. You know what, NG? You're not much of a competitor to begin with. Why don't you just come up here and fix this? We're going to go on their weapons quickly with Ion Bomb, just so that they can't fire as much at us. We're going to hit shields as quickly as we can. Yes, that's great. Give our drone a good chance to cause some problems. Now, NG, who is doing that? Chain laser on weapons quickly. I know we've got a breach in our oxygen room. And our doors are broken. That's okay. You need to heal up. Oxygen's still good. We're gonna need to fight these guys at some point. But first things first, get the NG healing up. The doors are broken. So Zoltan and Rockman, why don't you come in here and fix this? The slowest walking of all time. You know what? If you're just gonna fight us in here, this is fine. I don't really care if you break my piloting system. Go nuts. We'll get the door fixed up. We should really get the oxygen fixed up now, probably. This is fine. We'll be safe in here. Yeah, okay, doors are fixed up. Let's go fix that oxygen quickly. We have 203 surplus scrap now, which is very good. What do we do with that? Maybe we actually just want to go with 4th bar of energy shields. Is that fixed? It's fixed. Go fix sensors now. You guys fix this. Yeah, 4th bar of shields is something I don't usually get, but it will be nice as a defense for the drones, as a defense for the power surges the Rebel flagship sometimes offers. Everything's fixed, so you two are the only ones that need healing. Okie dokie, is there a store in the vicinity? We're just gonna go to the exit beacon, actually. And there might be a store on Sector 8, so maybe you don't want to upgrade anything too hastily here. We should get enough missiles, drone parts, and fuel on Sector 8 just naturally to not have to buy any, but we'll see. Everyone back to base. Okay. Interesting run right now. What do we have here? Inquire about their specialty. Upgrade piloting for 14 scrap. Yes, that is totally fine. In case our pilot dies or has to repair something, or gets mind controlled, at least we'll still have a decent dodge chance, and it's a very, you know, the price is right on that scrap, let's put it that way. So got 10 fuel and 10 hull points repaired. We gotta get down to some of these repair beacons down here. There could be a store. I'm just gonna get 4th bar of shields, though. And we'll lower our dodge chance a little bit to make that happen. But passive 35% is still pretty good, and we only need to actually get through one of these beacons to probably get enough scrap to be okay with it in the future. Okay, so here's our ship. They have a drone control unit. It's an anti-drone drone. They have a Vulcan. Scares the shit out of me. But what I'm thinking is maybe we just Hermes ion bomb shields right away. Like so. And then we hit them with a chain laser. Oh, and we cloak like fuck. And then we just wait until we're charged up again. This ion intruder drone does scare me. Yeah, it landed in a pretty scary place here. Probably want to get our crew member out of here. And we want to fire as soon as possible. And we're going to fire on shields again. Just because we need to keep those down so our chain laser can actually still do damage. Our weapons are about to... Yeah, many of our weapons went out. That's okay, though. Is it? I think it is. Does a lot of fucking damage, though. This Vulcan is about to get real frightening. So I'm going to Hermes that quickly. Oh, that's bad luck. May just escape. I think I'm just going to escape. We're going to get pretty close to a repair beacon here, which is nice. Now, will that ion intruder drone still be on board? Oh my god, really? No, thank god. We'll fix up that breach in a minute. For now, it's not that important. I really should have activated that ion before we came over. Get that combat drone out there. Yeah, I really should have activated that ion bomb before we came out here, but it's not the end of the world. We can cloak through this first wave of bullshit. God, that's a nasty miss. And now we wait. We wait for the first cloak to be important here. It needs power. You can take it from that. That's, flak. 3 flak doesn't scare me. It's the lasers afterwards. That doesn't scare me either. 1, 2, 3. We're fine. Yeah, okay. So no cloak was necessary there. Just wait it out for a second. This might be where we want to now use a cloak. Okay. Now, ion bomb shields. Hermes missile shields. This is big. 1 miss doesn't, you know, end the world here. It's a little unfortunate. Shields are going to be in a bit of a rough spot here next time. Our shields, that is. We're fine. Hermes missile comes in. It goes on shields. Got to do some permanent damage. There we go. Finally, we've gotten into a position where we've opened up a little bit of a seam here, to use my Isaac terminology. Ion bomb's ready to go again. Drop 1 on shields. It missed. That's okay. I cloaked. That allowed us to dodge all the flak. Hermes missile didn't cost us anything there. And we've completely taken out their shields, which is going to cause them some serious problems here. Next, cause chaos. Bust up that cloning bay. At least hurt it a little bit. They want to surrender. That's not a very good surrender offer for this late in the game. Hermes missile. I'd rather not use it if we can avoid it. They're dead anyway. 68 scrap, 3 fuel, 1 missile. A much better offer. And we'll just invest that all into reactor power, basically. And we'll go to this repair beacon. Because I think it's smart to do so. Interesting run. Got a lot of resources there. Let's get ready to go to the base, shall we? And it's nice to know that we can get back to another repair beacon. It's been a while since I fought the Rebel flagship. It's been a while since I played FTL in general. This should be interesting. We just wait now. So they start with a cloak. That's fine. We could start with a cloak. I don't think we should. They've hacked our drone control unit. That's bad, but I don't think it's worth leaving for. The only thing we need to dodge are missiles. So what comes in first? We have to take out these shields so that our chain laser can actually do something. So I think we ion bomb and Hermes the shields. Or maybe it's more prudent to take out missiles first. Maybe we just ion bomb the shields and Hermes the missiles instead. Of course that missed. I'm not gonna send out a drone. It's a waste when it's hacked. So this is what we have to dodge. That's fine. Everything else we should be relatively protected against. So we really just want to, probably shouldn't have shot that in case they cloak. Oh my god, you're really going to make me miss on that one. You know, I really should fix up that breach in the weapons room. Like, that's really stupid of me to not handle that. So you know what, human, that's your job for now, even if it hurts you a lot. So get that done. Any minute now. There's the missiles. We can't cloak in time. They hit us twice, but that's okay. Get to the med bay. We'll even power that bad boy up for you. Cloaking and oxygen have to get fixed. I really don't want to take our NG away to do it, but I will. You gotta hit shields. Good. The next Hermes, though, does come on this missile launcher. I think it's important to make that happen. Good, 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 good. Chain laser can't really accomplish anything right now. That's okay, though. Get that oxygen fixed. And you know what? Get that cloaking fixed while you're up here. Our dodge chance is shitty, but that's okay. We'll wait for their next cloak. We need to get the cloaking up because we need to be able to dodge their next missile attempt. Which is very soon. Now you come back here. You fix this up. That's ions. That's okay. It's only missiles. It's only missiles. Okay, missiles are hurt again. There's no reason to use an ion bomb yet. Just wait for it. We gotta be a little bit more tactical. Lasers don't mean anything here. Oh, that beam still hurts a little bit, though. Oh, that was the worst miss. Okay, NG, do you really want to... It doesn't really matter if we get that medbay fixed right now. Ions don't matter. We can just wait. Wait for the missiles. Hacking on the drone doesn't matter right now. There's the missiles, so we cloak. Our cloak counters their cloak quite nicely in this situation. It's going to be a long fight here. Now, we just wait for the Hermes missile. We drop it here, and it just has to hit. Please just hit. Okay, so the missiles are out, and that person's dead. That's very good for us. Now we wait for Ion Bomb and Hermes to be able to come in at the same time on their shields, I guess, because that's the only really... I mean, we will probably end up doing, like, almost all of our damage over the course of this fight with just the Hermes missile, but that's okay. Like, is this gonna work? I don't know. We'll try it, though. So what I'm thinking is, like, Ion Bomb, Hermes missile. We actually hit with the Hermes missile, which is crazy. If they can't repair it in time, we might be able to make a good thing happen here, but we'll see. We should be able to get through phase 1 relatively easily. We're going through a ton of fucking resources, though. Ions disabled, we're fine. We don't really need too much dodge chance now, so let's... excuse me. We still need that shield power. Come back. So yeah, the Hermes missile comes in here, basically. And misses, of course. Really? That still hits me through all of that? Kind of didn't expect that. Just wait it out here for a second. I really just hope I don't run out of resources, because if I do, then we find ourselves in a real pickle. 3 ions. You know, why not cloak out of those? I guess those are what's been causing us most of our problems so far. Stopping their cloak, is that important? Maybe? Maybe stopping their piloting with an ion bomb would be better. So that's just going to disable that, and there's nothing they can do about it. Then we'll hit shields. Okay. I mean, these Hermes missiles, we only need to hit 2 more of them. It's just a pain in the ass to actually do it. If this next Hermes missile hits, though, we might actually be able to sneak some chain lasers in there. And where do we want to hit them on? Piloting again? Keep it out for a second? Yeah, then maybe this is actually going to allow us to do it. And at least we've learned something for next time. Don't waste all your fucking missiles in the worst opportunities. There's no repair beacons available after this, so we're in kind of a wild spot. I don't want to use any more if we can avoid it. Please just hit. Chain laser. Chain laser, just work. Just work, man. Oh, thank you. Okay. So there's phase 1 dead. Probably a little bit of a cringeworthy fight. Got fuel, drone parts, and a little bit of scrap. Oh, there is a repair beacon still. So we actually can make it down here. We might have to get involved with some combat on the way. Avoid the ship. Totally fine. That used to be a repair beacon. Now the rebels are in control of it. I think we're just gonna try this now. And we'll just wait here. A little bit worried about the whole missile situation we've got going on here, because that's really our bread and butter. How do we hurt the enemies now? We gotta take out their drone control unit, right? Ion bomb it. Give it a try. Good miss right there. Send a combat drone out there. Not enough power. Depower the medbay. Where's this gonna land? Oxygen. Okay. Okay. I'm really not liking our chances here. Hermes? There's no point to firing the Hermes until the ion bomb's ready. Well, we know how to defend this. It's power surges. Just wait. Okay, power surge is coming in. Wait for it. That's 3 missiles as well, so now is probably the time. And we did avoid most of the power surge. Oh, our Rockman just died. I didn't even hear the blinking. Why didn't I hear the blinking? Well, you know what? We can deal with our oxygen later. Ion bomb, drones. Good. Defense drone's still totally working, though. That's unfortunate, to say the least. We can't sneak anything in. If I try to sneak in this Hermes missile, it just gets totally shot down. I did deactivate their defense drone, or their boarding drone. I think we are fucked, to be honest with you. Power surge is coming in. We can at least get out of the way of that. Okay, defense drone's deactivated. What do we hit now? I guess we just keep hitting the drones? I mean, there's just too many good targets here. Power surge. No power surge. That's the power surge right there, you ding dong? Okay, that was a weird one, to say the least. Their defense drone's deactivated, which means now we can start hitting like this Hermes missile, or sorry, their missiles. Really bad time for a miss there. Oh, here comes another power surge, fantastic. Really terrible time for a miss there because we only have 2 missiles left. So we have to ion bomb the drones again, I guess. It hits. Their defense drone still totally works, though. These fires are starting to spread. I guess we'll start opening doors. I'm pretty sure we're done, though. Oh. That one still hit. I probably cloaked a little bit too late. Okay, Hermes missile. Not yet. Ion bomb has to come in first. Oh, that's bad power surge. I just cloaked. The ion bomb did hit, but the defense drone's still totally working. Oxygen's out. I think at this point we're too far behind the 8-ball to come back. We can't cloak out of the way of those missiles. Not that we'd want to anyway. We'd only want to use it on power surges. We should close all doors because of the whole oxygen situation now, even though we do have fires. Our ion bomb missed, and there's really nothing else I can do, to be honest with you. Get in there and fix that oxygen as soon as you can. Our cloaking's out, so this power surge is going to fuck with us like crazy. And there we go. There's really not a whole heck of a lot we can do in our own defense here. I think we put up an admirable fight. I did just let a bunch of crew members die. That's kind of me throwing up my hands and saying, like, you know what? You got me. I tried, but my best attempt ended in failure. That's okay, though. It was a fun run. I learned a lot. Next power surge will definitely kill us. Maybe the best NG cruiser run I've ever had on normal difficulty anyway. Just didn't have quite enough, like, non-missile shield punching power. 4 bars of shields just tore us apart. Those missiles should do the job. It was a fun run nonetheless, though. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. Always learn something new on these. 39-21, that's actually like my 3rd best score of all time, even though it's not a victory, so I'm pleased with it. As always, thanks for watching. If you enjoyed the episode, click the like button, helps out a great deal, and of course subscribe if you want to see more in the future. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye!